And on this Friday, February 28th, 2025 edition of Newsmakers, the Vatican says Pope Francis suffered a coughing fit that resulted in him breathing in vomit, requiring non-invasive mechanical ventilation. The Vatican says he responded well with a good level of gas exchange and remained conscious and alert at all times. The episode, reported late Friday by the Vatican, resulted in doctors keeping his prognosis from a 2-week battle with double pneumonia as guarded. It marked a setback after 2 days of increasingly upbeat reports about an improved condition. The Vatican has already made alternative plans for Ash Wednesday next week, making clear Francis still has a long road ahead. Cardinal Angelo de Donatis, a Vatican official and former vicar of Rome, will preside over the March 5th ceremony and procession that inaugurates the Church's solemn Lenten season leading up to Easter in April. Vice President J.D. Vance acknowledged Pope Francis's criticism of the Trump administration's crackdown on immigration, but he did not respond to any of its specifics or to the pontiff's apparent criticism of Vance's own deployment of Catholic tradition to justify such policies. Vance spoke this morning at the National Catholic Prayer Breakfast in Washington, D.C., and sought to downplay the controversy.
I don't think it's good for us as Christians to constantly fight with one another over every single controversy in the church. Sometimes we should let this stuff play out a little bit and try to live our faith as best we can.
Vance, a Catholic convert, said he and his family are praying daily for the Pope during the pontiff's hospitalization.
I say this because every day me and my children have said a prayer for the Holy Father. And we pray for his health, and we pray for his comfort as he deals with what appears to be a pretty serious health crisis.
Francis issued a major rebuke earlier this month to the Trump administration's plans for mass deportations, warning that it would deprive migrants of their inherent dignity. Iowa lawmakers have voted to remove the protected class designation for people identifying as transgender. The state made gender identity a protected class 18 years ago, shielding them from discrimination in employment, housing, education, and public accommodations. However, Republican lawmakers voted yesterday to revoke those protections. The bill now heads to the Republican governor's desk for final approval. Social studies standards in Oklahoma schools are one step closer to changing. The Oklahoma State Board of Education voted yesterday to approve new social studies standards that would incorporate more religion in schools through the teaching of the Bible and American exceptionalism. The meeting was the first for 3 new Board of Education members who were appointed by Governor Kevin Stitt earlier this month. And that's Newsmakers for this Friday, February 28th, 2025 edition. I'm Keith Black.